get into... Aha.
Levioso.
Shall Levios you? Still don't have the unlock, but I guess, you know, that's the thing. You're gonna end up getting all this stuff done, and then they want you to go look through Hogwarts again, because you're gonna have to unlock stuff later.
Revelio.
Do a little Revelio, look at that, before you get sidetracked. The Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded. Look at that. It's wonderful. Let's begin our quest. As we crash again. That is cray cray.
Professor Weasley.
Alright, it brought us right back up.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Okay, quality definitely went down a little bit. Noticeable, but not much. Just on some of the textures, the rug, everything else looking pretty good.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
It's like flashing through his pants back there. You see that? Got a loading screen for a cinematic.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Revelio.
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm covering over this mess.
You're a witch.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay, of course. Alright. Sure. Make it nice and squiggly. Nice and curvy on this
Splendid. Now,
auspicious
cast
path.
Evanesco on those chairs.
Evanescence. Did we get the third? We didn't. It's probably stupid of me. But I think we have another talent. Right? We could probably do that. But for the sake of this, we'll just do that. And then we'll make a new stealth bar.
Excellent work. You'll
Pop
note
it.
that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Alright. Only certain objects.
In Merlin's name is that elf.
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I
Oh, yeah?
wondered
Well,
where
what's
that had
this?
gone
I waited
to. I
up
believe it's still
for you
here.
for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you just
Give
felt.
an
Let me know if
opportunity
you
to
want to.
explore on your own until we locate Deke.
A-T.
Yes, Professor.
Okay.
Revelio.
Thank you. I was kind of waiting for that. So apparently, I've missed some stuff back here. That bothers me. Let's spin a globe. We already did. Don't catch me. Catch me off guard. Catch me lacking. Slacking, all sorts.
Lumos.
Wow. The room of requirement. Jeez. Well, I hope nobody required those chairs because we just banished them.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Can't poof that boy. So we have to Levios.
Levioso.
We have to Accio.
Accio.
Get out of there, boy. Cancel. Cancel the Oso. You haven't learned how to crawl yet, my friend. Well, we can climb on that. Is there anywhere where we really need to...
Revelio.
Yeah, right up there.
Accio.
It doth make sense. It doth. Why would they give you an up if there was no up? Well, now you have seen the reason for this decree. Alright. Okay, you can't run up that. Yep. Nope. Take a slide on your butt. So that's really all there is for that. Unless you were to, of course, lift that up again. Take a sip of tea real quick.
Levioso. Accio.
Come this way. Gotta get you over here. Okay. Take a good little trounce up there. Don't even know if we were supposed to do that, but it worked.
An intruder! Stop them!
An intruder.
No, not. That's not.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Well, we did it a different way, I guess.
Accio.
Okay, we did it a little different.
Revelio.
Oof that. What's going on? Okay, that's the container we used to get over here. What's going on over there? That's where we were. Snip those real quick.
Revelio.
What's up with all the random bit offended the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. Yeah. You smelt like garbage. Even the room could smell you. You just dropping dusty, dirty skin cells all over the place.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
We're doing alright.
Revelio.
Doing quite alright. Now, throughout, we need to keep our wits about us because if we miss anything,
Revelio.
any parts of this, it's like going back through a maze. I don't know,
Was that a
actually.
golden stitch?
Was it? Where is it?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Summon your wits. Find out. Okay.
Lumos.
Golden snitch. Just hanging out in there.
Levioso. Accio.
Get out of there. What's going on? You might need to be dragged a little bit. Put you over here. Get us over this.
Revelio.
I'm guessing that's to come back. Okay. I mean, dude, you can very clearly go through there. Like, no destruction of objects needed. The same thing with this.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Alright, you're gonna make me...
Incendio.
Oh! Come on, dude. You can't blast your way through there? That's a bit silly. That is a bit silly. So now, if we pulled that back through here, we can climb over, that's for sure. Now, where else would it like us to go?
Levioso.
Now, I find issue with the fact that that doesn't. I do find issue with that. And therefore...
Accio.
You don't allow me to actually do that. So you have to come up. But then if we were... So let's see. Because that like got deactivated. But if it's not Accio, then you can't pull it up. So it's like... What's the point? Why do they... I don't like that they do that. So no Reparo. Now that's stuff in there. No, this you can make all the other chairs disappear, but you can't make this stuff. Interesting. So let's see.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
So you're saying that there's no other way. That's the only way in there. And that you cannot just walk through there. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard, my friend.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio.
Some type of puzzle?
Revelio.
I mean, that works. You don't even need anything. You don't need to get it. Why bother? You don't need to go in there. Those are those three. Okay. Looks like we're at the end here. End of all limits. Okay, 74.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
What do we need? It's like a magic hoarder room. See how she's doing. 72.
You've
Like it.
given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
All right,
I
what we
look
do
forward
there?
to seeing what you do with the space. Ah,
Beautiful.
and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Oh, perfect.
One
We
should
had some.
always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Unlock the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Got a little bit of stuff to identify with our Deckard cane.
Find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk.
The desk is now useless. Ooh, increased damage with Confringo. Confringo, is that what it is? Still rocking those bad boys. 35 for with the Fisher's cap. Look at that. Quite a gentleman, I like that. Yeah, high society. That's right. That is correct. Jonesin. Nah, I don't like it. Stick to our done and dusted, tried and true right there.
An invaluable resource.
Alright, and you got another quest?
Revelio.
So I guess this is like our room, basically. It's like our little office that we have assembled somehow. You want to get that? Oh, I guess you won't give it to me until we finish talking to you.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Teach me, mommy. Oh, you gotta be faster than that. A lot of spells.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room,
Who's your
such
partner?
as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Alright. Conjuring spell. Okay. Well, I guess Reparo for now. Cool. We can just conjure them. Gothic? Eclectic? Yeah, that's pretty cool. One burner. Yeah, sure. Sure. Object not usable side. Yeah, you might want to like put it over. right there. That's good. Keep that out of the way. Alright. You want to get out of this spell? What are we doing? Change the color. Nah, we're good. We're good. Okay. What else? A potting table. Okay, what the hell is that? Potting table. Would be in the tables. No, it wouldn't. Potting table. Yeah, dude. I mean, for herbs. Here we go. Ooh, eclectic. That's pretty big. Wait, why don't you put that somewhere in the open?
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Okay. We've reached our budget. Alright. Nice to know that.
Deke will be here
Put
to
me on a
answer any
budget,
questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
What's going on with
Can you
Deke?
tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Alright. Yeah, you just hang around in here. That'll be, freestanding light candles and medium rugs. Glad that that's what we're focusing our time on here in Hogwarts.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can
Got
acquire
plenty.
it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested,
All right.
Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Interior decorator Weasley on the case.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Yeah, let's get a mirror in here. We need a little station. But you can't put that there. I mean, we're not tall enough. Got one there. Don't like it. Don't like the wall decorations here. What's up with these wall decorations? Not cool, man. Can't put it up there. I don't want it down here. Those people look the same, to be quite honest. Then you got Daffledo and Allegor. You know. Looks alright. Take it. Floor decorations. Decorating our floor. Rugs. Just rugs. Alright, guess we gotta put down a whole bunch of rugs. Not sure why this is pertinent here. Yeah, not allowed to really do much with this rug. Center it as best we can here. Gonna drive ourselves mad. I mean, just disgusting what we're doing to this floor right now. But, you know, if this is what the Weasley wants, I mean, you gotta be absolutely kidding me. This is ridiculous. She's messing up the whole feng shui of this place. Cannot believe this. For some reason, not placeable. I don't know why, you know, you won't let me place the rugs in here. Pretty annoying, and then you actually gotta switch to the rectangle rug just to get the last one in here. What is going on? This is the stupidest quest in this game so far. Just not a fan.
Shall we move on?
We're gonna vanish those immediately. It's disgusting, Mrs.
I've
Weasley.
conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Your interior design class is terrible, to be quite honest. Not a fan. Not a fan. You're really messing up my spell book too. You're filling it up with
Aim
junk.
your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering
Oof.
spell to customize it.
Altering spell to customize it. Yeah. How about that? We don't even know what that just did. We're gonna change the banister. Or not. Sign 2, we can't change that. Alright. There is a page flying around.
Levioso. Accio.
No? They're not? They're not pages for us to gather? Alright, well what can we alter here? Can't do that? Tell me like to change things, you don't allow me to do anything here. Right, I guess we'll just make it black. Hey. Just the size of an item. Style of an item, the size of an item. That's not what I'm pointing at, sir. That's not what I'm pointing at. What about the chair? Okay, we changed the style and the size of an item. If we do that. Just the size of an item. Yeah, this guy. Change him. I mean, a rectangle and a square are technically different sizes, though. Guess not. Alright. So, we can... Okay. Alright. That makes a lot of sense.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Thank you. Get rid of those. Alter the balcony or the floor of the room. Botanical. Oh, that's pretty cool. Balcony or the floor. This room needs a little bit of color. That definitely helps.
Benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you
Too much burgundy going on.
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Oh man.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Alright. See what you have in mind. Changing the ambience. Didn't do much, my friend.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank
Yes,
you,
I
Professor.
have.
The room is full of possibilities.
Kind of excited to
Indeed.
move on
No
to this
matter
point.
how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Does it? If I come back, is it going to be different? Not sure what there is to be surprised about. Was definitely interesting. Wow.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Or helps in my off
Thank
time.
you, Professor. I shall
Thank
keep
you.
an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
You turned that to a frown real quick. Now, get rid of this garbage in here. Look at this garbage. Oh, the Gothic looks pretty cool. That. Now you got me interior designing this whole thing. Keep it like that. Alright. Let's get the heck out of here.
I'd like to ask.
Maybe we can see what the dark and mysterious. It is a bit bright in here. See what oh dude, turn the lights out. Oh yeah, that's not dark and mysterious. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice ambience we got there. I like it. Well, let's go with the
I'd
moonlit.
like to ask you. I would.
Yeah, come on. Poof, pop it out. Let's go with the moonlit. There you go. It's pretty nice. To be honest, that looks like more ominous than the other one. That looks more dark and mysterious. Alright, now at this point, we got some other adventures we have to be up to. Professor Garlic. Use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. I think we do have a venomous tentacula. So we'll have to use that in some type of combat. In that case. And then you're telling me my man's is over here. What's he up to? A map chamber. Show him the missing pages. Alright, sure. Just kind of want to get as close as I can. Looks like he's more or less around the charms classroom. Take me there. Seems like we're running a lot more stable now.